What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna work a little bit on my truck. We came into a little problem where, well, not really a problem, we just want to change out a few things here in the truck. I got me a Fluidampr Harmonic balancer, and what we're gonna do is change this one and put a new one in there so we can reduce the vibration inside of the truck. That's one thing I want to do with this. Alright guys, so I'm back. I was trying to go ahead and get all the parts that we need to do this job. No kidding, it took me literally, I guess, 1 hour to find this bearing tool. And I usually keep everything in my truck, you know, I usually keep it over here, look. Usually in this box is where I keep everything at. Like from stuff to changing out my lug nuts and all that crap. Usually keep it in here, everything that's electrical over there, and obviously my toolbox. If you don't have a bearing tool, so that way whenever you try to take these bolts from underneath here, you can always use a strap and strap it somewhere to the frame so that way it won't move. I also got me a breaker bar so that way my lady can hold it down over there so it won't move at all. And if you do have a keying machine cover like this one, you are going to use, I think this is a HW5. So yeah, that's a HW5. I think that's all you need. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to remove your fan. So these right here are 10mm bolts. So that's all you're gonna need to remove that front cover off. So let's go ahead and start removing everything off so we can install that. But the main reason that I want to do this is because there's a ticking sound inside of the truck. It mainly happened whenever I change out that front cover. When I put the KDP in there, the billet piece, I don't think I added red Loctite on it, so I think that's what's making that noise. So I don't want nothing to happen to the truck or it to grenade. And somebody mentioned it in a video, well, not in a video, on a comment in Instagram. So that's another reason why I kind of want to do this. I'm gonna take out that front cover, take out that bolt and add some red Loctite to it, and then put everything back together and change out that harmonic balancer while we're at it. Socket that we're going to use to remove those bolts is a 15mm. Alright guys, so this is the old harmonic balancer, and I mean, it don't look bad at all, but with this new one, it should reduce the vibration. It can make it sound a bit more better. But another thing that we have to do is take out that KDP out and put some red Loctite on it, and we should be good. But after that, you can just wiggle it out and it comes out easily. I would recommend you take it. I mean, you don't have to take your fan out. You can easily slide it out from that side, just like she helped me out, so it's not that bad. So here we have the comparison of the old version, and this is the new guy right here. I guess this is the model one right there. It looks huge, very huge. Okay, it also comes with this piece right here. I believe this goes right there, if you guys can see it. And I think that's if you have the to show your RPMs and whatnot. I think I am gonna look into doing that. I don't know what gauge you guys or gauge company you guys would recommend me, because I know Glow Shift doesn't make them for any diesel. They only do it for their gasoline cars. I did ask them if if it was compatible, but I guess not. I kind of want to keep everything glow shift since they helped me out with all the gauges that I have. But for this one, I'm gonna have to leave them out. But eventually, I guess later on, I would like to put that in there. I don't know. You guys drop in the comments below which one I should buy so I can do this project. I'm gonna try to figure out to see if I can make it work for my first instance. Mine's a 1990 Dodge D250. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the fan. So we have to take out these bolts right here. I believe they're 10 millimeter. Pop that off, and then we start taking all the bolts off of the front cover. Since this thing is pretty darn hard to remove, we're going to use this as a handy helper right here. There we go.
Perfect.
We got there in now. We put some Loctite in there now, so it should stay there now for sure. Now I'm going to add the gasket sealant all around it, and then put that cover back on. So we're gonna torque these down to 18 foot-pounds, and yeah, let's do that. So these are torqued down to 92 foot-pounds. The ones on the front cover, the timing cover, it's at 18 foot-pounds. My bad. So we're just about done. All I have to do is put the fan back on and the belt. There is only one thing I did notice. I mean, this has been happening since I changed the front cover out a while back, that there's like this rattling sound or ticking sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but someone did mention, one of my followers, he did say something about it could possibly be the valve springs, or valves probably loose. So I might look into that. I might go ahead and go to Larry's shop, see if he could tighten down the valves again for me, just in case if it is that is loose. But that's like literally the only thing. I literally thought it was my KDP, but it certainly isn't that. So yeah, the only thing I ever took off from there was the gear, but other than that, I put everything back how it was supposed to be. So who knows? Like I said, I'll have to take this over to Larry's shop and he can check it out.
Peace.